When I got my first job, I felt the freedom of not having to ask for money and being able to do what I want with my money. When I started out, my parents were telling me that I should save my money because I had all these big plans of wanting to move out and continuing to go to college. But of course, having this new feeling, I didn't listen. I continued to spend my paychecks every week and would barely have any by the end of the week. A lot of people save their money to build up for their future plans and make sure that they have the money to pay for their future plans when it comes down to it. I wish I could go back in time and tell myself to start saving earlier than when I did, because I wouldn't be as stressed out now as if I would have started saving earlier. When I finally figured out that I needed to save money, I set out a plan of action on what I needed to do. I have been cutting back on eating out and have started working more since the summer has started, and I've been trying to get more money that way too. When I realized that my money situation has gone bad, I started cutting out things in my life, like buying stuff on a video game or buying random stuff when walking through the store. I was the type of person that would just spend money aimlessly, like as it grew in my backyard. I've been cutting stuff out, like the video game buying and buying stuff at random. I've also been putting every other paycheck that I get into my savings account to help me save the money too. And that should help me in my future plans. Before I started saving my money, I would spend about $15 every day I worked on food. I would go to Casey's general store about every morning before going to school or work. It was not a good habit that I got into. I would spend about $30 every day I worked, or 15 just depending on the day. But I've been cutting back on eating out. I have only allowed myself to eat out once a week. Before I was, like I said, I was eating out every day. That means getting food at Casey's, eating out with friends, or getting food when I'm at work. I've only cut back to doing that once a week, and it has helped me tremendously with my money. Since summer has started, I've been working more to try and get that money back that I spent and trying to help myself with my future plans. I've also doubled my paychecks from working during the summer compared to the school year. It has helped me a lot being able to work more, and work is actually kind of fun when you are able to work with friends. When I finally figured out that I needed to save, I set out a plan of action on what to do. I've been cutting back on eating out, and I've started working more since summer has started. All that money that I wasted when I was recklessly spending, it's upset me a lot thinking back on it today. But I know now that saving is important if I have future plans like college and moving out. When you have future plans, make sure you start saving early so you aren't stressed out about money, and when it comes down to it, you aren't done for. Make sure you plan ahead in life and aren't spending money recklessly like I did.